Imagine, if you could, a perfect world. Imagine if you had everything you needed: abundance, health, amazing relationships. Imagine if you knew life was a dream. You could manifest anything. You could absolutely do anything you wanted. The sky's the limit. Human potential is limitless. Imagine, what would you do? In this video, I'm going to break it down for you, what I have found, how I've been able to create health, wealth, abundance, and prosperity in my life. And the answer to this question, and the answer is what will bring you lasting fulfillment. And I'm going to share with you part of my journey, and what I found has allowed me to create a life beyond my wildest dreams, a life with alignment for one, with higher consciousness, with God, source, creative energy that animates the cosmos, that dwells in me, that dwells in you, and that dwells in all of us, and lead a life beyond my wildest dreams. So first of all, let me start by saying that I didn't start out this way. This was a very rocky road for me. I battled with drugs and alcohol, addiction, over obesity. Today I'm in the shape of my life, and I live the life of my dreams because I have applied the principles that I'm going to break down in this video, and the understanding that unites us all, that gives us purpose, that brings that sense of fulfillment, that amazing life. Wake up every morning excited to be alive, ready to tackle the next opportunity, and realizing that the entire universe is a dream, and that we create our own reality. Any suffering I'm experiencing is self-inflicted. There are no others. The universe is a dream. We are all one. The level of peace and serenity I experience today is beyond anything I thought was possible without the use of drugs and alcohol, without some sort of external validation, whether it be from others, whether it be from society, whether it be from success, material possessions. What I found today is so much better than all that, and I just want that for you. I want that for everyone. So what it breaks down to is dying to self, destruction of ego, aligning with our higher purpose, and creating. If you could have anything you want, if you could manifest anything you wanted, and you realize life was a dream, the only thing left to do is to help others, to serve others, and to create from a place of purpose. So the creative process isn't a one and done deal. It is a journey. The journey is equally as important as the destination, because there is no final destination. For me, the journey is about stripping away layers of ego, seeing life as everything is intelligently designed, realizing that there are no coincidences, that there is an infinite intelligence that pervades everything, and that you have the ability to tap into that intelligence. One sip of it, one tiny drop of it, and your life, it will never be the same. I'm telling you. When you have the type of spiritual awakening that I've had, there's no going back to business as usual, and you just want this for others. However, we are all on separate parts of this journey, so we trust the algorithm to find the ones who this will resonate with. This isn't for everyone, but I hope it resonates with you, that I have, these past 5 years, combined the most advanced forms of Eastern mysticism with the latest breakthroughs in modern science. If you look at the last 100 years of human history, the trajectory of technological progress in the last 100 years is mind-blowing. We are clearly going through a massive shift in consciousness. 100 years from now, our society will hardly be recognizable. And so a lot of us know that we have a purpose here, but finding that purpose and stepping into it is a whole nother story. Is that, like, I've spent years developing myself, and eventually I reached this threshold, this turning point where it's like, okay, I have to align with who I came here to be, what I came here to do. And, we seek guidance. I seek guidance every day. Prayer, meditation, breath work, yoga. I'm in the gym. I do cold exposure. I do the fasting. But ultimately, if I'm not putting something of value back out there and getting in this creative flow, this flow state, then I'm limiting my potential, because I'm here to help. I'm here to serve others. The path of positivity, of love, of joy, of helping others, of uplifting others around us. So I touched on something a minute ago I'd like to come back to, and that is flow states, accessing flow at will in this creative space. Now, I'm detached from outcome. At this point, I'm just creating, I'm putting it out there, I'm learning, I'm evolving, I'm growing as a creator as I'm doing this. And a lot of people think, they get stuck on this block of well, what do I create? And that seems to be a very common theme of people on the path. It's not the kiss of death. This is a block that we all have to push through. Is eventually all the yoga, all the breath work, all the abundance we create, we realize that isn't it. This isn't the answer. There has to be something more. And so this is the next phase, is just to get out there and create. When I begin creating, it's like a muscle. It's like exercising at the gym. If you watch my shorts, I'm in phenomenal shape. And I say that humbly because that isn't the goal. The goal is exercising these creative muscles. When we exercise these creative muscles and tap into these abilities that we don't even realize we have until we begin using them, more creativity flows towards us. The universe sees this person is ready. He's ready to start creating. And so it'll flow more inspiration towards you. And then it's all about balance, because I'm not creating content all day, but I will say this, it becomes a central theme, is that now that I'm sharing and expressing these ideas, I'll get flashes of insight. Synchronicity at this point is mind-blowing. This whole cosmos is pervaded by one substance, the inner self, consciousness. I am consciousness. You are consciousness. This entire wooded area is consciousness. That crow over there is consciousness. You may or may not have heard it. And so it is mind-blowing, the level of synchronicity that I'm experiencing right now and others are experiencing right now. And we're rising up. This is a collective shift. And it's not going to be, in my opinion, I don't think there's going to be some great solar flare. That we are all going to have to inch and fight through discipline, not fight, but we're all going to have to develop ourselves and discipline ourselves and step out of our comfort zone and take the right action to get higher and higher. And so, man, if I could just share what I've experienced and give someone a taste of that, I know that their life would be transformed. My life has been transformed, man. I'm telling you, everything that I lost in active addiction has been restored quickly. And not only that, but the people that I'm surrounded myself with, there's no amount of money in the world that could buy that. The amazing relationships that I have and I continue to nourish, because I'm no longer seeking what can I get out of the situation. I'm looking at what can I provide. And that is another key, huge shift in our energy. This whole universe is a reflection of who we are. We create our own reality. So if I am self-seeking and I'm not focused on building others up and putting something out there into the metaverse, into the universe that is of value, then my energy is out of alignment, and I'm going to continue to attract lessons to myself that will challenge that notion that I'm a separate individual, and I'm not. That is ignorance. So accessing these flow states, a few of the ways I do it is through these disciplines that I mentioned: the breath work, the meditation, the yoga, the weightlifting. I feel most mornings like I won the lottery. I wake up feeling amazing. And I'm just encouraging anyone else out there that maybe you if you're struggling, if you're going through something, man, subscribe to this channel. Follow me. I got a book in the comments that talks about the limitless nature of human potential, and we are all in this together. And so accessing these flow states also comes when I no longer silence myself. I'm no longer playing small. I'm no longer waiting. There's this energy of waiting for something to transform me, or waiting for something magical to happen in the external environment. It's not going to happen. Divine timing is stepping into. We are the ones that God is waiting for us, and we're waiting for God. So we have to step into these roles that we chose when we came here, and we're supported in ways that would blow your mind. This journey is equally as important as the destination, because in my opinion, there is no final destination. We are always evolving. We are always growing. The universe is infinite. Consciousness is eternal. So we're always evolving. We're always learning new things. We're always coming back. But embracing the journey, as in each moment is equally as sacred as the last, is hugely important. We are here to step into the truth of who we are. And that means knowledge of self. Self-knowledge. Okay? The universe is infinite. It's all a projection. So you're never going to gain self-knowledge by going outwards. However, you are a seed, a product of this creation that was put here. As a seed, you contain the DNA, the fiber, the blueprint for this whole cosmos. You are a microcosm of source consciousness. The macro is enfolded within you. So self-knowledge is absolute knowledge. The mechanics cosmic laws that forge this whole cosmos are operating in you. And so it is actually a turning within, a deep turning within, understanding that we are all aspects of the one unified field of consciousness. To believe ourselves to be separate from this field not only invites great suffering, but ultimately it boils down to ignorance. And this ignorance will manifest itself in a variety of ways, but knowledge of self, stepping into who we truly are, understanding that life is a dream, that there truly is no death. The physical body will die, but ultimately the soul, the essence, is made of cosmic energy, which cannot be created and destroyed. It will go on and it will continue to evolve. And man, what an exciting time to be alive. What an exciting time to create content, to be a part of this. Just such an honor to be a part of this. In this channel, on my channel, man, there are so many things to cover. Like, I could go on, and I will. I want to break it down into smaller chunks that are digestible, but I encourage you, if this resonates with you, to click that like button, share, comment. If you want to see anything in particularly that I've discussed, you want to see more on it, please comment on that. Also, subscribe, hit that bell notification. My aim at this point in this juncture in my journey at the age of 44, in the shape of my life, having created abundance, having had all of these material things come back to me that I lost in active addiction, it's like now it's really not about anything other than stepping into the truth of why I came here, to participate into this, to create content that uplifts others and helps others, because I love you all. You are all aspects of me. When humanity begins to see this, that everyone is just another aspect of them, that we're all aspects of the one, and we begin to look out for each other's interests and cooperate rather than compete, cooperate, the world is going to be transformed. It's already being transformed, and it's just an exciting time to be alive. Your mind, how you are thinking and acting and being, is the most powerful force on this earth. We create our own reality. I love you all. Thank you for letting me share. Once again, please subscribe. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Namaste.